Good afternoon, it is Friday the 14th of March. It's just coming up to 3 o'clock and I'm heading off out for an Uber shift. So, yeah, I should be out until, I don't know, at least 2 o'clock. If it's busy, maybe 3. So, yeah, it's going to be 11, 12-hour shift. Yeah, let's see what happens. I know it's probably going to be a bit slow to get going, but hopefully Friday will be busy-ish. It's kind of been hit and miss over the past month or so. Some Fridays have been good and some have just been woeful. So yeah, let's see what happens. So it's just after 4 o'clock. Hasn't been too bad, to be honest. Oh my word. I'll leave that for now. My first job was as I was passing through Burscough. It was a Burscough into Ormskirk, and that was £6.91. It was a 14-minute job for 3.5 miles. Then when I got into Ormskirk, I got an Ormskirk back to Burscough. That was £8.11, 16 minutes for 5 miles. I then accepted a £13.14, which was 11 minutes, going 6.2 miles, which was kind of Burscough towards Southport. So that's it. So I've just got into Southport now, and I'm on £28.16 for the 3 trips. So yeah, not too bad of an hour, considering it's, you know, that was between 3 and 4 o'clock. So it was just, I don't know what the first one was. What was the first one? Can't remember. Second one was a guy going to work, and then the one coming to Southport was a guy coming out to his mates. One thing I noticed this morning, when I went on to log on to the app, and then I clicked on like the preferences, you know, where it's got Uber Pet, X, Uber XL and Uber Priority, and there was another one that said Intercity, and I thought, what the bloody hell's that? I've never even heard of it, and I haven't received a notification or anything from Uber. So then I've done some Googling, and it seems to be like something that was in America, and now I know they do most of the things over in America and then they bring them across to the UK, and it seemed to be, from what I could read, it said like drivers who are eligible. I don't know if it was saying like people who were in like more rural areas to get them into the city, or if it was something like if a job comes up which is one city to another city or something like that. Like I said, there was very limited information on it. I couldn't really find out what it was about, and then I thought, oh well, I might see it later on when I come out and start my shift. So I've just double checked again. I've gone back to the services, and the Intercity has disappeared. So I don't know what that was. Job there, £24.50. 5 minutes away. It's going to Blundell Street, Liverpool, which is an hour's drive. So it works out about 20 miles. But yeah, 25 quid for an hour, 20 miles, which then takes me right into Liverpool city centre. So I'll take this one, and this smaller one, not the Liverpool one, and I'll keep. So it's just after 6 o'clock. It's been quite busy. That's why I haven't had time to give you an update. So where was I? That job dropped off. So I was in Southport towards Birkdale. Got a £4.05 job for 3 minutes, 0.9 of a mile. I then had a 3.78 for 3 minutes, 0.8 of a mile. I then had, including a 25p tip, £4.47, a 7-minute job for 1.5 miles. A 3.79 3-minute job for 1 mile. Keep in mind this was like around 4:30, so still kind of quiet, and you're just starting to pick up going into the evening. £5.62 for a 6-minute job, 2.1 miles. £3.75 4-minute job, 1.2 miles. And then I've done a £3.99 for 11 minutes, 1.5 miles. Got stuck in a bit of traffic. Did say that was an increased fare as well, apparently. Then done a £3.78 2-minute job for 0.6 of a mile. A £3.76 5-minute job for 1.2 miles. £5.34 10-minute job for 2.8 miles. Then I had an XL, £10.20, 9-minute job for 3.1 miles. And then I've just tipped a £3.77 for a 4-minute job for 0.8 of a mile. So currently done 3 hours and I'm on 84.64, which is working out at just over £28 an hour, which isn't too bad, to be honest, considering it's it's still only early. To be honest, it's only 6:15. So yeah, it should start picking up. I've just started taking people out in towards town now for meals and stuff, so yeah, it should start getting a little bit busier shortly. I'll ignore that one. That's £3.80, but it's going to take 10 minutes to complete, so yeah, that's not for me now. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit with another little update. One funny thing, just picked up that group. It was the XL group, and they were all talking about going to Turkey, and they're saying, "Oh, who's getting a tattoo when we go to Turkey?" I was thinking, Jesus Christ, imagine having tattoos, and then to make it worse, you go and have them done in Turkey. And then they were laughing because one of the other lads who wasn't with them, I think he had his children's names tattooed on him, and they put the wrong date of birth on. Just couldn't make it up. So yeah, they're all going to Turkey to have tattoos. That's about it. That's another £3.50 job for another 10 minutes, so I won't be doing that one either. So yeah, I'll update you. Well, that's bright. So it's just after 8 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. There's been quite a few jobs, but they've all been kind of small. So we've done a £4.04, 6-minute job, 1.7 miles. £3.90, 7 minutes, 1.9 miles. £3.78, 9 minutes, 1 mile. An XL, £8.31, that was 7 minutes for 2.2 miles. Got a Priority, £7.75, that was an 8-minute job for 2.7 miles. Another XL, £7.73 for 7 minutes, 1.9 miles. A £3.77 for a 3-minute job, 1.2 miles. Another £3.78, 2-minute job, 0.8 of a mile. £3.76, 2-minute job, 0.6 of a mile. And then a £3.75 for a 4-minute job, 1.5 miles. So yeah, once I got to about 7 o'clock, basically I then started cherry picking. I said to myself, I'm only going to take the jobs now that are paying at least £1 a minute. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I've done for the past hour. So I've done 25 trips, 4 hours, 40 minutes drive. Only done 5 hours, so as you can see, there's only 20 minutes I've been empty actually running to customers. I'm on £135.03 up to now, which is working out at £27 an hour. So not too bad. It's it's busy, it's ticking over. It is job after job, to be fair. I was just hoping for the fares to start increasing a little bit, because they're not the greatest, but then it's £27 an hour, and it's Friday. Fridays are always a little bit quieter than Saturdays especially. But yeah, I'm going to be lucky. I'm coming up to about a third of a tank left. It's 8:15, so I need to last like another hour and 45 minutes to go on charge. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but we'll soon find out. So I'll give you another update just before I go on charge around 10 o'clock. Apologies, it's a bit dark. I need to charge the light up on the camera. That's pretty much the best I can do. These lights are a bit crap. So anyway, where was we? Last update was 8 o'clock. It's been a bit crap, to be honest. So I've done a £3.75 for a 4-minute job, 1.5 miles. A £4.77 for a 4-minute job, that was a mile. That included a £1 tip. A £5.34 for a 9-minute job, 2.6 miles. I'd waited probably nearly half an hour for that job as well. Then had a £4.31 7-minute job, 2.2 miles, and then waited another 10 minutes for a £4.92 for a 5-minute job. 1.6 miles. So technically I came offline about past. I had to go and see a man about a dog, and then I've just got over to the charging now. But I'll put it down because I can't be bothered doing the calculations. So currently done 7 hours. That's right, isn't it? 7 hours. I'm on 154.37. 154.37. So the hourly rate has come down again, so it's down to £22 an hour now, because them past 2 hours have just been really slow, to be honest. Loads of like really daft jobs coming up, like miles away. A funny one was, he offered me £27. He wanted me to go 15 minutes or 7 miles back to Bearscombe. It's definitely longer than 15 minutes. To then go 43 minutes or 15.5 miles into Liverpool L1. So all in, they wanted me to do about 24 miles, which would have took about an hour and 10 minutes for 27 quid. Could not be bothered doing that. And there was just like loads of little daft jobs coming up like that. Got a bit bored of it. So yeah, a little bit disappointing. The last 2 hours it's brought me hourly rating down from like £28 an hour down to like 22 now. So yeah, I'm going to go on charge now. It's pretty much flat. I've ran it all the way down, so the miles have disappeared. I know I've been out for 7 hours. I would have been able to do more, but because it's been so cold, it's down to 4 degrees again. I've had the heating on quite a lot, to be honest. My seat's been on like the entire time. So yeah, that obviously hasn't helped. So yeah, I'm going to go on charge now, and hopefully things will pick up when I come back home, which is going to be, I don't know, 11, half 11. Depends what I get carried away watching on the tablet. And I'll give you another update about midnight or maybe just after. So it's just coming up to 12:30. I went on charge at 10, came off at 11:30, and I've just done this hour. So the little summary tells me in the past hour I've done 35.65. I've been offered 35 jobs, but I've done 6 of them. Some of them are just ridiculous. Like like they want me to drive like 10 miles to pick someone up to take them for a mile, and they're offering like 6 quid or something, even though it's supposed to be surging. So yeah, as soon as I come back on, I got a £5.61 for a 6-minute job, 2.3 miles. I then got a surge, £9.57, 4-minute job, 1.7 miles. I then got a £3.77, 5-minute job, 1.4 miles. I then got an XL, £7.40, 4 minutes, 1.8 miles. I then got a £4.43, 6-minute job, 2.2 miles. And then I just got another surge, apparently, £4.87 for a 3-minute job, 1.3 miles. So currently on 192. Where are we? Sorry, bear with me. So that's another hour. It's like 7.5. 192 divided by 7.5. It's about £25.60 an hour. So it's gone up slightly, because I think before, it came down, didn't it, to like 22 or something. But yeah, it's not too bad. Seems quite busy up to now. It's saying that everywhere around Southport is surging. Some of the jobs that are being offered are like half-an-hour jobs. I don't like picking people up especially at like midnight, and taking them on half-an-hour trips. I've learned from those mistakes in the past. That's when people tend to start throwing up in the back if they're in there for long. So I'll only be doing like little short trips now, even when I tend to head back towards like Ormskirk, which is like a 15-minute drive. I would rather head back there empty than pick someone up from Southport who's been out on the ale and drive them 15-20 minutes back to Ormskirk. I've done it in the past. People have threw up in the back because they're in the back for a while. It's all bumpy and they're getting thrown about and all that. So yeah, I'll hang around here until all this supposed surge bubble dissipates, and then I'll head towards Ormskirk, I think. See if there's anything happening there before I head home. So yeah, I will keep you posted shortly. So it's just after 1 o'clock, about 1:15, and I've just got home. Yeah, so I was in Southport after the last update. I'd done a job, a surge, £9.87 for, it was a 6-minute job for 2.5 miles. And then after I dropped them off, waited around for about 5 minutes and then got a priority, £5.89. It was a 2-minute job for almost 0.6 of a mile. Yeah, and then I thought, oh, it's a bit quiet now. I was pretty much drove onto Lord Street. There was like 30 odd hackneys all parked up. So I thought I'll head towards Ormskirk on my way home. Headed down there. A couple of jobs did pop up, but they were going miles away, like 10-15 mile trips, and they were all towards like Liverpool. I couldn't be bothered heading down there, not this time in the morning. So that was it. So I thought, I'm bored, so I logged off and came home. So yeah, in the past hour I only done them 2 jobs. Say past hour, it's just over half an hour. So it was about £15 in that 30 to 40 minutes. So total for this evening is 207.78, and I've done 8 hours, so it works out at just shy of £26 an hour. So yeah, not too bad, to be honest. Drive time 6 hours 37. I've done 37 trips. So yeah, all in all, not too bad of an evening. Yeah, that's it. It hasn't been anything too crazy, to be honest. Thought it would have been a little bit busier. It just seemed to just go quiet, just straight away. It was a bit of a strange one. It's now 0 degrees everywhere. It was all freezing up. So I don't know if that's put a few people off. I did pick one group up, and they said, you've been doing like a bit of a gig. He said, we were going to stay out for drinks. He said, but it's empty. He said, so we've just decided to come home instead. So I don't know. Hopefully people might be saving themselves for tomorrow. So I'm going to be coming out tomorrow nice and early, about midday, 1 o'clock at the latest. So I'll start a little bit earlier than I did today. And yeah, do another long shift tomorrow, see if I can get them. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget, any sort of questions or anything, feel free to pop it in the comments, and yeah, I'll try and get back to you. So yeah, thanks for watching.